I'd like to welcome everyone to our travel edition of the Lunch Club, where Lou will be taking us on a trip to the Maldives. So, without further ado, Lou, the floor is yours. And once again, thanks so much for presenting our travel call today.
Oh, thank you so much, Alexander. So it's such an honor to be here. I expected there to be a decline in attendance because of the loss of internet. Have you all, the 15 who are on the call, I take it that you no longer have,
Oh, so I the email.
yeah. All right, well, let me get the presentation going, folks. So again, it's such an honor to show the Maldives. I never heard of the Maldives until I got this international job. And apparently it was a pretty popular place. And so I just needed to update my geography a little bit to understand world geography a little better, I guess. So without further ado, let's begin our trip the way we always do. And that is starting at the Department of Aging and Community Living. So let me cue that up and here we go. So here we are at the DACL office on Fifth and
Oh, Lou, it's in the presentation.
it's in the presentation. Oh
Yeah,
my.
yeah. By the way, so yes, can you?
So, okay, can I navigate? Oh, so no,
Yes,
I have the presentation queued up. So can I control it?
yes, Lou, you can go to.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's in there. I know this is
Oh,
what. So again, hit slideshow, and then you can start the presentation.
great. Now you guys probably aren't seeing my screen
Right.
now, right?
You
I have
can
to
see
reshare it.
you can see your screen, Lou.
Oh, you
So
can see it.
hit,
Okay.
hit
Yeah, let me get the
slideshow.
slideshow. Yep.
Hmm.
Well, first off, hats off to Alex. This is a level of technical presentation sophistication that I have not seen before in this travel show. And so, a huge round of applause to you, for Alexander, for creating this really, really nifty slide deck for me. So, let's see if I know how to use it. So, Alex, I might need your help from time to time. But here's our agenda. We're going to talk about where are the Maldives, a little bit of its history, its culture, its food, fun facts, and of course, like always, we end with trivia. Alex has queued up a bunch of videos for us in each one of these sections. I haven't seen them myself, but I'm on board with all you. Okay, so let's talk about where are the Maldives. So let's see. I take it there's a link in here, Alexander.
Yeah, tap on the no, go to the next slide and tap on the image or hit the
Oh, wow, this is sophisticated, folks. Um, so it says open
yeah,
link in new
yeah,
tab, I take it.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Then you can close the hit the escape button and then you can escape from the presentation. And then it
got
pop
it.
it's next to it. You had it up before, but that's just one way that you can access it in the presentation.
Nice. Okay, so I take it you're all seeing this right now.
Yeah, yeah, you're good, Lou.
So we're going to go to good old Union Station. We're going to hop on the metro, and we are going to go to Dulles Airport. So does anybody know what airlines go to the Maldives? I know it's not your typical Spirit Airlines slash JetBlue location, which is what I usually fly. Uh,
It may be
so
though, Lou, because I looked it up and we have from the U.S. 20 airlines that fly to the Maldives. That tells me a whole lot about that island.
it sure does.
You don't have 20 airlines flying, to most countries from the U.S.
And I'm going to share something with you in a second because I did something that Alex didn't do. I actually did an airline search that I want to show to you.
Uh,
I was astonished how inexpensive it is to get halfway around the world. I mean, you almost can't go farther than this. This is almost the farthest point you could possibly get to. So we're going to take off. We're going to go way up high in the sky this time. We're up here with Elon Musk and SpaceX viewing the world here. We're going to go all the way around here. We're going to fly over Europe, all these great sites. We're just going to fly right over them. We're going to hang a little bit of a right here to get down because we're going to go to the top because the Earth is skinnier on the top. So we're sort of going north and then south. So I never knew where the Maldives were, but now I do. Looky there. So the Maldives, the Maldives are sort of like the Hawaii for India, if you
Mm.
for us, we go to Fort Lauderdale, we go to Miami, we go these nice maybe LA, San Diego. Folks in India, they go to the Maldives, and even some wealthy folks from East Africa will frequent the Maldives. So let's look at that a little bit. What does it cost to go to the Maldives? Let me know if you all can see my screen here because I'm going to change it. Here I am on kayak. Can you all see that?
Yeah, yeah, again, you're in the same window, Lou. So as long as you're in
Uh-huh.
the window, you're good.
Okay, cool. So look at these prices. I just searched a round trip for February for a week, and let me tell you all something. This is not Spirit Airlines. These are, you're living large on these airlines. A lot of these airlines from these Arabic countries. Oh my gosh, they are first class and then some. So Qatar Airways, $1,300 to fly halfway around the world, round trip. Not bad.
I don't want the eco saver though, Lou. I got to go up a little bit.
Yeah.
I got to go up a little bit.
And then we got the Emirates, another great airline, and this Etihad. Oh my! I never flown them before, but $1,100.
That's
That's
sweet.
isn't that
Sweet.
amazing?
Yeah, that's sweet.
That's unbelievable. And guess what, folks?
American Airlines was pretty good there too, though. That wasn't bad.
American, where? Oh,
Right there,
13.
1360.
But let me tell you something. If I had a choice of taking one of these, Arabic-based airlines, I'd be on the Arabic in a second. Because the American Airlines, this is like sitting in the back of the bus.
I understand. Right on.
Yeah, but look at these prices. So, think about, and let me just throw another tidbit out. Some of these hotels in these countries are dirt cheap and they're really nice. So you could save as much money on the hotel as extra money you pay on the airline. And instead of going to Miami, you can go to the Maldives. Yeah. All right. Well, let's jump back into Alex's presentation here. So let's see if I can figure out how to do this now. Okay. Looky there, it's coming back, and I'm
It's
going to
on the right,
view.
Lou. Yeah, you can also hit it on the right-hand side if it's a little easier, but yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, show me how to do that next time I pop out of it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So here we are back in the Maldives, and let's continue on. So how do we actually get to the Maldives? Well, I think this little YouTube thing is my.
So we've all seen those iconic Instagram Maldives posts, but did you know how long it takes to get there and all the steps needed in order to get into the country? Well, in this video, we're going to take you through a step-by-step process and how long and what modes of transportation it takes to get to the Maldives. So without further ado, cue that intro.
What's up, YouTube? Trevi from the Adventure Buddies, the modern travel family, bringing you another video filled with tips, tricks, and inspiration to make sure you maximize your next family adventure, like we always do here at the Adventure Buddies.
So first and foremost, for those who don't know what the Maldives is, this is a small country in southern East Asia, south of Sri Lanka, and this is a country made up of 16 different islands or atolls. And so this is a long way to go to paradise. And so we're gonna walk you through step by step on how to physically get there. So in total, in order to get to the Maldives, it took us about 28 hours to get there. Yes, you heard me right, 28 hours, and we're gonna break that down right here. So for our US viewers, we took a departure flight out of LAX to Dubai for 16 hours. We had a 10-hour layover in the Dubai airport, but we are the Adventure Buddies, so instead of sitting in the airport, we actually went out and explored Dubai for a total of 6 hours before hopping on our next flight. So then as we departed Dubai, we took another flight to Malé, the capital of Maldives, which is about a 4 to 5 hour flight, but we weren't done then. So here you're going to be positioned with 3 different options to get to your island based on the proximity to the capital Malé. So if you're the shortest island, you're going to take a speedboat to your resort. If you're the mid-length, you're going to hop on a seaplane, or if you're a little bit further, you're gonna hop on a 1 to 2 hour domestic flight to another island. So first time to the Maldives last year, we took a seaplane. So if you do get claustrophobic, we do caution you to maybe pursue that speedboat option when selecting a resort. But in this recent one on our honeymoon, we actually took the 1 to 2 hour domestic flight to another island. And then once we got to that other island, Unfortunately, the trip wasn't over then. We then had to hop on a speedboat, load all of our luggage up, and go another 20 to 25 minutes to our actual resort. So in time, it took us a long time, almost 28 hours to get there, but we made it to paradise. Check out some of the beautiful clips of the beautiful Maldives. So there you guys have it, 28-hour trip to the beautiful paradise known as the Maldives. And so if you want to know more about the Maldives and is it worth it to go this distance, well, click that red subscribe button down below, because we're going to go through an entire series about nothing but the beautiful paradise of the Maldives. And so I'm Matt from the Adventure Buddies. If you like this video, please consider giving us that big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment down below if you would make that trip yourself to the beautiful paradise. And so remember guys, life's an adventure. Who are you going on it with?
That was a good video, Alexander. Good job. All right. Everybody can hear me? No problem?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good job. I want to go now.
2 days, Lou, 2 days.
I know. Yeah, I don't like those small planes, though. I think I'll stick to that close by resort. All right. So here's a little bit of the history. Let's learn about that. Here we go.
Hello everyone and welcome to... This is South Asia, and here's the Maldives. Now let's go, shall we? Peeking up from the waves under India sits over 1,000 coral islands that we know as the Maldives. Sun-bright atolls of colourful fish, lagoons, coconut palms, bananas and breadfruit trees. There's no solid evidence concerning when the Maldives was first inhabited and where its ancient settlers originated, though what is certain is that the Maldivian language is very closely related to Sinhala, the language of the Sinhalese people of Sri Lanka. Centuries of Buddhism followed until the 1100s, when the king adopted Islam, and this religion came to be the dominant faith on the islands. In the 1340s, the Muslim traveller Ibn Battuta visited the Maldives, where he involved himself in enforcing stricter laws, such as whipping people for not showing up for Friday prayers. But he was unsuccessful in trying to get the women to wear more clothes, and left a few months later. In those days, the Maldives' principal export were cowrie shells, used as currency in some places, and koya, the fibres of coconut husks, used as ropes for rigging. In the 1500s, the Portuguese briefly assumed control before being driven out. In the late 1700s, the British took the islands and made them a protectorate of their empire. So the years swam by, and not a great deal happened, though in 1958, 3 islands broke away to form their own state. But the Prime Minister was not having that, and punished them brutally. In 1965, the Maldives gained its independence. Over the years, improvements were steadily made, and tourism became a vital industry for the economy. In 2004, there was a deadly tsunami. In 2009, the president held an underwater cabinet meeting. Wait, what? And today, the Maldives has a high level of human development, and you can easily see why so many people want to visit, can't you? Anyway, that's it for the Maldives, and that's all from me for now. Bye-bye!
Wow, folks. Not a whole lot of history with the Maldives, was there? Did anything jump out at you? Anybody about that?
Nothing jumped out at me.
It did for me.
It did.
They said the language. What is that language?
Oh, it was similar to the Sri Lanka language, whatever that one is.
Like Sinhala, I think they said Sinhala.
Yeah.
Brother T, I know you can speak Sinhala. Trying to fool us.
It's interesting that it really didn't become anything until it became a tourist mecca. I mean, it just sort of was, just nothing was going on there, it looked like, which makes sense. I mean, it's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, just beautiful.
You'll see the next video, Lou. You'll see the next video.
Well, you know what jumped out at me was when they said they had an underwater cabinet meeting.
Oh, yeah.
How do you do that? I mean,
That's for sure. I think he just had snorkel on too. He didn't have a tank or anything. Maybe he did have a tank. I always wanted to learn how to scuba dive, by the way. Does anybody on this call know how to scuba dive? Has anybody ever been scuba diving in this call?
No.
That's one thing I always wanted to do, learn how to do, and I never did. And now I got blood clot problems in my legs, so I really can't do it anymore. But yeah, it's too bad. Okay.
Oh, I can share something, Lou.
Yeah.
I was reading that they had the underwater cabinet meeting to show how some of the islands are disappearing because of climate change.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, they were trying to make a point by holding the cabinet meeting underwater
Oh, that makes sense.
to bring attention to the rising sea levels.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can imagine that's a big issue out there with all this being surrounded by sea. By the way, Harold, I just noticed your picture on there. That's fantastic. Oh my gosh, is his birthday today?
Oh, it was
Yesterday.
yesterday.
It was October 1st.
Yes, sir.
Oh my
Right.
gosh, what an amazing thing. Look at that, 100 years old.
He
All
made
right.
it.
We got to get him on one of these calls.
Wouldn't
Yes.
that be wonderful? It
That
really
would be
would.
nice.
Yeah. All right. Well, here we go. Let's see if we can get this fired up again. Okay, so I think we got that one covered. How about a little bit about the culture?
There's two videos, Lou.
Oh, there's two videos. This one right here too?
Mhm.
Okay, let's fire this one up then. Thanks,
This
Alex.
is Malefadakoi from the northern mainland. Orphaned by a tiger, he grew up with cows until he was summoned by the king. He spoke of great wonders he saw, an enormous fish gulping 7 large ships, a large bird eating the fish, a snake slithering out of a mountain cave devouring the bird. The king ordered to torch the cave. Malefadakoi agreed to descend into the cave and returned with gold dust. The pleased king granted him his wish, a large ship and a load of gold dust. Malefadakoi sailed southwards into the Indian Ocean. He entered the North Malay Atoll and anchored near the island Girawar. The people of Girawar called him Koimala. In return for the gold dust, he was offered a nearby sandbank where fish were cut and cooked. The locals called this sandbank Mahale, or Great Blood, since the lagoon surrounding was always red from the fish blood. On this sandbank, Koimala built the first house and planted the first tree. This sandbank became the island capital and was renamed as Male. Soon Mahale was populated and Koimala was crowned as the king. Years later, the Maldivians were converted to Islam. Koimala became Dharmawantaraskifan, the righteous king. One day, the king saw a child drawing a ship on the sand. The child spoke of a mysterious vessel he saw, anchored at a distance. The king rowed towards the ship. As soon as he boarded, the ship disappeared, along with the legacy of Koimala.
Ooh, that's interesting. Alexander, do you know any more about that? Like, is this a iconic person in the Maldivian culture?
I just enjoyed the tale, the legend tale. So no, not particularly, but it was enjoyable to see this legend.
Yeah, no, that's fascinating.
That was a nice legend. I like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so culture. Let's see if what we know about the culture. Ooh, look at here, Alex. This is delightful. Let's play it up.
The diversity found in the Maldivian culture is as fascinating and vibrant as the diversity found in its oceans and reefs. With a small population of just over 363,000, Maldivians speak the same language and belongs to the same ethnicity. However, there are remarkable differences in cultural traits across the atolls, starting from dialects that vary as one travels along the archipelago. Dialects specific to atolls and even islands that are distinctly different from the others. This difference is symbolic of the diversity across the atolls and islands in the way Maldivians celebrate their festivals, the dances they perform, and their skills and crafts and culinary specialties. The waves of settlers to the islands, the first of whom arrived at least 2,500 years ago, would have brought with them their own cultural traditions and settled in different regions of the archipelago. The geographical makeup of the country that separate them from each other has created cultural nuances in how each of them adapted to the island environment. Being across one of the busiest trade routes since ancient times, cultural influences from the region and around the world will also have affected the different atolls and islands in uniquely different ways to shape their distinct traditions. While the hallmarks of traditional cuisine are found across the country, atolls and even some islands have their trademark specialties. Kuludafushi in the north is known for its halafoli, a thin crepe-like local delicacy. Masbondi, made from ground rice, fish and fragrant spices, rolled into balls, wrapped in leaves and baked to perfection. And its karuhakuru, diahakuru, cooked to thick paste. While diahakuru, a golden honey-like syrup produced from toddy, is made in islands across the country, karuhakuru is made by just a few. Bondi is associated with the 3 southern atolls. However, each of these atolls proudly display unique differences in the way they prepare their bondi, names given to them, and how they distinctly taste different from each other. Addu and Formulang are famous for Narua Faluda, made with breadfruit and diahakuru and flavoured with jasmine water. Sometimes it's the vegetation endemic to an island that offers diversity in culinary specialties. Islands such as Nekurendu are known for their kandu, mangrove fruit, and all the 3 southern atolls are famous for their teluliala, fried taro. Diggaru and Mim Atoll, on the other hand, is famous for its rihakuru, an island traditionally renowned for its tuna fishery. A snack that's properly unique to the Maldives is the fried crispy breadfruit chips, a delightful snack enjoyed by all Maldivians across the atolls. Some islands are famous for their specialised crafts and skilled craftsmen and women. Rimbudu in Dal Atoll for its artisan jewellers, Tuladu in Bai Atoll for its sculptured lacquered art, and Gaddu and Fiori famous for their intricate mats, Tundukuna. While Maldivian koya rope, a valued item of export even as recently as half a century ago, is spun in islands across the country. There are distinct differences in how festivals are celebrated. The Bodumus, a representation of the whale shark, is used in many festivals. It's different how it is made, its shape and appearance in various islands. Islands are also associated with specific traditional dances. Kela is well known for its Malikudandi, and Toddu is famous for Bandiajo. The long list of Maldivian dances include Thar Langiri, Gao Dilava, Polimalafeneshung, Mafatineshung, and Fatigandujo, to name a few. Maldivian coral carving can be seen in several old coral mosques in the country. These mosques are architecturally unique. The walls built of finely shaped interlocking coral blocks, each decorated with intricate carvings depicting the deft skill of Maldivian craftsmen. Kalawakoromiski, built in Male in 1789, has been disassembled and relocated a few times during the last 50 years. The structure of the mosque consists of 374 intricately carved coral blocks, and the mosque's wooden roof structure is an attestation to the expert carpentry and wood carving skill of Maldivian carpenters of the time. Traditionally, donis were built with coconut wood. Its structure held by coir rope, sewn together more or less and corked with the oil of the sperm whale or shark. Wooden dowels began to be used in the 16th century. The local term for boat building is donibanum, meaning tying together in the Maldivian language, divehi. Master boat builders did not use diagrams to turn out a perfect boat. They did it all relying entirely on experience and observation. The planks are made of coconut wood, each piece chopped and shaped to fit its place in the hull, to bring out the doni's desired character, shape and symmetry. The versatility of the vessel that's been shaped by skilled boat builders over centuries is evident as one looks around the seas of Maldives today.
Wow, that was pretty amazing. The names of those foods and things, that was like a whole new language. I never heard of any of that. I never heard of virtually any of those fruits.
None of that.
Yeah, really exotic stuff.
It was. That one of those dishes though reminded me of, it looked like the hot tamale.
Oh. Huh.
The one that they said all the islands, they call them atolls. I guess they mean the islands. I'm not sure what that word meant, but they were saying each atoll, they all make them, but they make them differently and they taste differently. And then they unwrap them. And I know with tamales, you wrap them in corn husk.
Oh, yeah, it is like a tamale. You're right.
Yeah, atolls are ring-shaped coral islands or reefs that surrounds a lagoon. So yes, yeah. So they're not the same thing, but they, you know, they could be used interchangeably. So yeah, you got it.
By the way, you know, with all these international folks here, I don't know if you all have experienced this already, but these presentations have really paid off for me on my job because I meet people from places I've never been. But if we did a presentation on, I know a little bit about their country.
Right.
Like, have you guys experienced that?
I have, yeah. I have too, Lou. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really actually pretty nice.
It is. It is.
All right, so let's go on to the next one here. Alex, you're full of surprises. Whoa! Oh my gosh.
It's the same video, Lou, so just...
okay.
The diversity found in the Maldivian culture is as fascinating and vibrant as the diversity found in its...
Okay, sorry about that, folks. Typical Maldivian homes and life. Oh, this is interesting, Alex. Thank you for doing this. Here we go.
Maldives, nobody locks their door. Like the locals, they keep their houses open so you can just walk into them. There's no crime rate here. It's just all very safe. The only time they lock their door is when they want to do something private. You obviously see resorts of Maldives in the Instagram, but you don't see how the real Maldivian people live. This is how they live. Walking into somebody's house now. Hello. Hi. This is their little backyard. What kind of work do you do?
Resort.
Resort. Ah, but now you're chilling in your house. This is a little backyard. Oh, hello. Can I come to your house?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, thank you. This is his living room.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, colorful house. Huh?
This is
oh, wow.
dining room.
Beautiful.
This is my brother's wife.
Oh, the brother's wife. Hello. This is your daughter.
This is my brother's daughter.
Hello. Can they all swim? Can she swim?
Yeah.
Yeah? So everybody can swim in the Maldives?
Yeah.
Yeah? Come. Let's look at the rest of the house. So how many families live here? You?
Actually, myself and my brother.
Oh wow, nice and AC, cool.
My brother's son, eldest son.
Oh, hello. Hello. Very nice. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
This is the tallest building on the island. Imagine, they have no stress here, guys. They just grow up, see all around, chill out. It's a nice, quiet life.
Wow, well, that looks pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It sure ain't DC, that's for sure.
Hey.
Lock your door. Lock your door.
I tell you, when my plan lands, when I come back from a place, oh, I feel the stress in this town. It's just
I know that.
everywhere. That I like shake, you know. What is it about this town? It's not like any place I've ever lived in my life. You
It's like
feel it. You feel it the minute you land. It's like, what's going on here?
I started feeling Lou when I used to travel. I started feeling it once I got on the plane to head back here. It was just like a anxiety kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's so true. That is so true. All right. By the way, anybody catch that Lions Seahawks game on Monday? I missed it because I thought yesterday was Monday. I was such an idiot. I couldn't believe it. I was changing the channels. Where's the game? Where's the game? Oh my God. I was waiting all week for it. But at least they won. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
So
All right, here we
make
go.
sure you hit the escape button at the top left so you can get to the next one, but you're good.
Oh, okay, okay.
Mhm.
Am I
Yeah, no, you're still good. We're on food now. I look forward to this.
okay, okay. Is this gonna work? Here we go. Guide me through it, Alex.
When we were planning to come to the Maldives, we had no idea what local Maldivian food was. When we started talking to the local staff, they were more than willing to share their food and culture with us, and they thought it would be a great idea to try out both Maldivian breakfast and dinner. So let's get going and try it out.
Yes, our breakfast is here. This is Hassan. He's from Maldives. How far is your island from here?
By speedboat, it will take around 6 to 7 hours.
And Hassan is getting married. How long is your wedding ceremony gonna be?
For 2 days, yeah.
We have Maldivian breakfast today, and we would like to hear what we're gonna have this morning.
Starting, we have batch of Maldivian omelette. Inside we have fish curry leaf, tuna, and inside we have dried chili. All the curries that we make, everything it includes coconut. Traditionally here in Maldives, for Maldivians we have like everyone they try to grow their own coconut trees. And after that we have fish curry with like mostly is the coconut base always, and with we call this torri here. Inside mostly there will be dry chili always. Each and single thing Maldivian they love always spicy since beginning until now, because we always grow our own chili at home. And after that we have fish sambal. We have on the side chopped chili as well as limes. Like some people when they have the curry mostly they like to chop lime or lemon inside. Usually we always eat on hand.
Yeah. With your hands?
Yes.
Oh my God, you have to teach us. Okay, so yeah, help me out. So I open this, and then what am I doing?
Usually what we do is like make it small pieces over here, and then we add some curry. If you like to have vegetable or like mix, yeah. The fish curry I always love. Mostly every day breakfast I used to have after finishing from here.
Is it mainly tuna?
Yeah, mainly always tuna, yeah.
I'm learning from you. Okay. And then are we gonna add chili or anything?
Yeah, if you like to have spicy, you can add some chili as well as, yeah.
I do. Oh. In Turkey, we eat fish with lemon too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
After that, usually use your hand
Okay.
to mix it up.
I'm gonna mix it with my hand?
You can use one
Okay,
hand, and then you can mix with the curry and the chapati all
Oh no,
together.
I'm gonna mix it more with my hand.
Yeah.
I wanna come to your wedding so bad. Is everyone gonna eat it like this there?
Yeah. How's it?
This tastes so good. So basically what I'm gonna do is when we're eating, we're gonna always have a little bit of this, little bit of that, and mix everything together.
And usually like every day morning we used to have coconut juice actually.
Wow.
And I just make a healthy juice. It's with cucumber, apple, celery, and spinach.
Do you drink coffee for breakfast?
No.
No. I added chilies too. Wow. I kind of want to feed you. I made it so well. I don't want you to miss out.
Enjoy being fed. Wow, that's really good. Is tuna, I believe, in the fish curry?
Yes.
They have a lot of tuna here in the Maldives, and I like the vegetable curry too, but this is the stuff right here.
So good. I'm very happy that like you're helping us and you're telling us how your actual traditions. It's like very nice to be able to at least talk to you and hear from you.
Something I love to do.
Yeah.
I have been in Thailand, Malaysia.
Oh wow.
China. I used to go around, and the first thing when I go somewhere, main thing is the culture. The food, street food is always one of my favorite.
Yeah.
Now you're invited to Turkey. Okay, so thank you, Hassan, for taking special time from your busy day to talk to us and tell us all about your culture and your food. This is definitely beyond our expectations. We're so grateful.
As we were finishing up our delicious breakfast, one of the other staff members we become friends with mentioned he had some Maldivian snacks that he wanted to share with us a little bit later on.
I can't believe it. Samir brought this huge bag for us to try Maldivian snacks. We need you to introduce us what they are.
This is a sweet.
Is this sweet? Ooh.
Batuma.
Batuma?
It's cooked rice right under the sun with the coconut sweetener.
Who made this?
My mother made it.
Oh my god.
Wait, do you really want to give this to us? You haven't seen your mom for such a long time. Give us a little bit. This is too much. Do you have more?
Yeah, when it's finished, I will just tell her to send.
He's from that island.
It is like a Rice Krispie.
Yeah, it really is. Okay.
So this is Maldivian rice snack, right?
It tastes much better than any of those branded Rice Krispies. It's so good. I can't believe it. I can't believe this is homemade. We are very thankful. Nothing we can give you back can be even to this.
Then I have a spicy one as well. So it's a spicy.
It's like chips.
You can try, yeah. And if you want some more, you can just come.
Please keep your mom's cooking for yourself.
She made it too?
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's spicy and fishy at the same time.
Fried fish, it's crushed and then put in.
What's this one called again, Samir?
This is a kuli kaja or kuli roshi.
This tastes so good. I love the spice.
Doritos should hire Samir's mom to make better chips than Doritos makes.
This is so amazing. Oh my god, thank you so much.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're starting to realize all the Maldivian staff at the Conrad are just like Samir and Hassan, and were willing to share with us their food, culture, and even what sports they like to play. Now that they realized we would miss out on their monthly Maldivian food night, they were excited to keep sharing and even set up a special dinner just for us.
Hi. Good, how are you doing?
We're gonna have some of the local Maldivian chefs cook us up something that's about 75% of the way that they would eat on their own local islands. They promised us the curry is not as potent to make sure we don't cry, or at least I don't cry later tonight. They really went above and beyond here. There are 3 huge curry dishes with rice.
And we have the tuna and the salad separated this time. And now we're gonna make everything combined together and we're gonna eat it that way.
Hands again?
Hands again! We wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't for the staff here who are mostly from Maldives, and they are very excited to share their culture and food, for which we are very grateful. We had the fish and vegetable versions before, and this is the first time we're trying the chicken version, and it tastes so good. I'm getting used to eating with my hands now, so we're in trouble. I think the only thing that we're missing is the chili and lemon, and I'm gonna ask for that. I learned from the breakfast that chili and lemon makes a huge difference in the food. It's so good. You don't have anything on your plate.
I know.
He's waiting for me to make his food ready.
Yeah,
So
I know.
I'm
Standard.
feeding myself first, and then I'll feed him, just like on the planes. Put your oxygen tube to yourself first before your kid.
It's true.
Come close.
Honestly, this is so damn good. Everything just goes together so well. It really is like such an incredible meal. I'm so happy we're able to try this. Really, really so happy.
Everything is together. Chicken, veggies, fish. It's so good.
This opportunity to try Maldivian food and eat with our hands for the first time has been so unique. We are going to leave you off here though. We hope you try Maldivian food at some point in the future yourself because it's really delicious.
Stay tuned, and we're gonna continue eating, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Well, that was great, folks.
Hoping to see some sharks today. The ones that don't bite, human. Bye, beautiful heaven. Take care.
Wow. Well, any thoughts or reflections on that, folks? Any thoughts or reflections?
That one was nice, Lou. And I was sitting here watching, I was laughing, and she made the statement, but I was laughing because I was saying to myself, they aren't accustomed to eating with their fingers and their hands.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, many non-Western countries, that's how they eat. what is Arab, Indian, Africans, some South Americans, and even in southern U.S. states, even to this very day, a lot of the, because it came from the African, enslaved people, we still eat with our hands. You can eat collard greens and cornbread and all that kind of thing. You just grab it in your hand. So I was laughing when I was watching, and then she finally said, "We don't know about eating with our hands." So it kind of tickled me. That's all. But that's what jumped out at me. But I would love to try any of that food.
Oh, that looks so tasty. Then that curry, that fish curry.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm hungry right now too.
Fresh
actually,
too. Fresh.
Oh yeah.
Everything is grown literally next to their house, or where they're
Yeah.
staying at. Everything is local and fresh, and just
Yeah.
But by the way, do you see that fried bread? They call it chapati. That's actually a very popular dish in East Africa, and they also call it chapati. So I wonder where it came from. Is that chapati? Sounds like an Indian name. Maybe that came from India.
Yep,
I
probably
don't know.
crossed right over that little ocean there.
Yeah, yeah. By the way, I also got the sense that it's like a honeymoon spot. Like I think she and that guy were on their honeymoon because they just seem like honeymooners. It also looked like she wore the pants in that family, but I don't know. What do I know?
It looked like
it. All right. Well, let's get this. Let's see if we can proceed to the next one. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, so fun facts. Let's see what's in here.
Fun facts.
Here we go.
Maldives, one of the most romantic islands in the world, offers secluded paradise to its visitors. One of the safest travel destinations in the world, and are comprised of nearly 1,200 coral islands and 26 atolls. If you want to swim with dolphins, catch a glimpse of the bioluminescent plankton that make unpredictable appearances, or simply take in a pristine landscape, the Maldives are as fascinating as they are beautiful and a great vacation destination. Here are the 7 interesting facts about Maldives to help you get to know this breathtaking island a little better. 1. The first kingdom in the Maldives was established by an exiled prince. People who traveled from India were the first to colonize the island, but the first kingdom is thought to be established by Sro Suradasaruna Aditya. The son of the king of Kalinga was exiled to the island, which was called Deva Mari during the early time. 2. The beaches consist of rare sand. The white sand you'll find on the island is not made of quartz, like typical beach sand. Instead, it is formed from bits of crushed coral, much of which was inadvertently broken off living coral from overzealous parrotfish snacking on the seaweed and polyps that grow on the coral. Unlike quartz-based sand, coralline sand does not heat up and is comfortable to walk on, even on scorching days. 3. World's first underwater cabinet meeting was held at Maldives. In 2009, President Mohammed Nasheed and 13 other government officials put on scuba gear and sank 20 feet underwater to sign a document calling on other countries to cut their carbon dioxide emissions. This was to illustrate that as the lowest and flattest nation in the world, the Maldives would be tremendously affected by a rising sea level. 4. The lowest and flattest nation in the world. The Maldives is the world's lowest country in terms of elevation. As a result, the country is at a high risk of being submerged due to rising sea levels, especially because of the drastic changes in the climate that are happening continuously. 5. Alcohol is prohibited except in hotels and resorts. Maldives have strict regulations on importing and using products such as alcohol and pork. You are free to drink the beer and wine provided at the resort or hotel bars, but it is strictly forbidden anywhere else. 6. This island comprises of more than 1190 coral islands. Maldives has more than 1190 low-lying coral islands that are gathered into 26 atolls, which can be seen in 200 inhabited islands of Maldives, along with 80 islands that have tourist resorts. 7. Maldives has a wonderful underwater life. In comparison to the United States, whale watching in Maldives is going to be a thrilling experience as you are going to spot as many as 1,000 to 1,500 dolphins and whales. During any time of the year, the coral reefs of Maldives are inhabited by 10 to 12 species of dolphins and whales. And that's our 7 interesting facts about Maldives. Hope you enjoyed this video.
Wow, that was so beautiful. I got to get out there. I'm going to watch for some flights. Maybe they got some cheap flights that come up from time to time. But those resorts, oh my gosh, I can't even imagine how expensive that is, living on those floating resorts. That looks like a money trap. But what do I know?
It does, man. But I tell you, Lou, now probably won't get there, but it's been on my list for the last 35, 40 years.
Really? So
Oh,
was
I've
it?
always wanted to go there.
So what was it like 35 years ago? Because I never even heard of it until like 10 years ago.
It's well, I'll say always. Since I've been aware of it, it's always been a tourist type place, but it was expensive.
Okay.
I never made my way.
It looks like those tourists. I mean, we saw Indian tourists going there. That lady was from Turkey. You know,
Yeah,
it seems to pull people in from like that part of the world.
yeah, yeah.
Like probably rich people from that part of the world. All right, so let's keep it going.
Maldives, one of the most romantic islands in the world,
Sorry.
offers secluded paradise to its visitors. One of the safest travel destinations.
I got to get used to navigating here. Trivia time. All
Yep.
right, Alex. By the way, thanks for all this prep work. This is absolutely fabulous. Let's see what trivia is, Alex. So go ahead and tell me. You guide me through it because I'm not sure what key to press.
Yes, so thank you so much, Lou, for showcasing this for the Maldives, and thank you so much for Mr. Harold for suggesting this location as well. So as usual, we're going to do our trivia. So if you would like to answer the question, please raise your hand in Zoom. So again, let's all raise our hand in Zoom so we can practice sharing our answers for the trivia. You can hit more at the top right of Zoom and then tap on raise hand, or if your toolbar is at the bottom, you can tap on reactions and then tap on raise hand. Today will be a multiple choice question. So if you answer it correctly, wonderful. If not, we'll hear from the next person until we get the correct answer. But please utilize Google. Google is your friend. Utilize your iPad to find some of these answers. Some were mentioned in the video and some were not. So it's a couple of multiple choice questions. So Lou, this question will show. I have the answers right here, so I'll either be able to say it's correct or not. So thank you all so much. Let's all forget not to lower our hands, but as well, don't forget to lower your hand and mute yourself after your answer. But thank you again. And Lou, I think we can get started with our trivia.
All right. Well, here we go. Hopefully I do this right. Here we go. Boop. Sorry about that. Okay. The Maldives is located in which ocean? Oh, that's a good one.
Yep. A, Pacific, B, Indian, C, Atlantic, D, Arctic Ocean. Okay. First hand up is Gracie. What do you say?
Indian.
Ding, ding, ding. You're correct.
Indian Ocean. Good
Gracie.
job.
Thank you. Really appreciate it. You're in the running for a prize today.
Okay, next question. Ooh, this is a good one. What is the currency of the Maldives? Oh my gosh. What is it? Good question.
So the rupee, the dollar, the rufiya, or the taka. And Google is your friend, you all. Okay. Anne, what is your answer?
A.
Oh, unfortunately, that is not the answer, but thank you so much, Anne. Appreciate it. So A, so it's between B, C, and D. Okay, Cassandra, what do you say? You got to hit unmute. Oh, sorry about that, Cassandra. Can you unmute yourself again, please?
Okay, it's C.
Ding, ding, ding. Good job.
Thank you.
Yep, the Rufia. So now you all know.
Rufia. Wow. It sounds like a takeoff of the rupee.
Right, which makes sense.
It does. It does.
Thank you.
Okay, next question. What is the primary religion of the Maldives? Oh, I think they gave that away in the video, but let's see what folks think.
Yeah, Mr. Harold, that was so fast.
Islam.
Lou, you can go to the next slide.
D.
Yeah.
All right.
Good job. Yep. Through all the the references. I think it's amazing, the video where folks from, India came to the Maldives. So that's a great answer. Thanks so much, Mr. Harold.
Okay, next one.
Two more, y'all.
What year did the Maldives gain independence from the United Kingdom? I think they talked about this in the video.
Yep, I see you, Mr. Harrow. Let's see if we can get some other folks. Again, this is a great Google question. Okay, Miss Audrey, what do you say? You can. What's your answer, ma'am?
All I want is speaking green.
B. Say B.
B.
There you go.
And you're right. Good job, Miss Austin. Appreciate it. B.
Yay!
So much. Job.
All right, next one.
Last question, you all. Last question.
What natural resource is abundant in the Maldives and attracts tourists from around the world? Is it diamonds, coral reefs, oil reserves, or gold mines?
Okay, and we got Brenda. What do you say?
I'm going to guess and say coral reefs. B.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it.
All right, good job. Good
Brenda.
job.
Yep. Those tolls on
right.
different islands.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah.
All right, Alex, I'm going to stop sharing and I'll have you take it away. Here we go.
Yeah. But again, thank you all so much for participating. Really appreciate that. And one of you all will win a prize today. So we have Miss Gracie, Miss Cassandra, Mr. Harold, we have Miss Audrey, and Miss Brenda. So let's see who wins a prize for today. Let's see. Okay. All right, Mr. Harold.
Mr. Harold, congratulations. Oh my God, it's only fitting, right? Because this is your this is your selection.
That's funny.
I know, right? Well, Mr. Harold, it's so funny. Your prize today, well, for next month, because we're going to be doing islands this month. What is another country or place or anywhere that you wanted to visit? And we'll be able to create a month of sessions with it. So what's another place you'd like to visit?
Ceylon, Ceylon.
Oh, that's Sri Lanka now, isn't it? Ceylon?
Is that Sri Lanka as well? I may be wrong on that one then. Okay.
No. I think they changed the name. I mean, that's a good one.
Yeah.
What was that, Mr. Harold, again?
It used to be called Ceylon. I guess they changed it to Sri Lanka now.
Well, we'll be sure. We'll be sure to do that. Okay.
Let's look at Madagascar.
Oh, that would be a good one.
Well, we got you, Mr. Harold. We got you for both of your suggestions. Okay.
All right.
You'll be pleasantly surprised where we're a little bit of a few steps ahead of you, which is great.
and I was thinking about some local ones too, like Mackinac Island in Michigan, or even Vancouver Island off the coast of British Columbia.
Jekyll Island down in Georgia.
Oh, Jekyll Island. That'd be a good one.
Well, again, thank you so much for your suggestions. It really helped out, Mr. Harold, and thanks so much for participating, you all.
Enjoyed it.
It's a lot of fun, Lou. I hope you enjoyed presenting.
Oh, that was a blast. Thanks for doing that, Alex. I'm going to see if I can recruit you to do that every week. That was wonderful.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed, and thank you again, Lou, for presenting for today. Make sure you all come on for Module 1 with Gordon, learning about your iPad today. But let's all say thank you so much for Lou for presenting today's presentation.
Thanks, Lou.
Thank you, Lou.
Thank you, Lou.
Thank you, Alex. Thanks, everybody. And thanks, Alex.
Thank you.
Blessings, everyone.
All right. See y'all next week.
Congratulations, Harold.
Wow.
Thank you, Brenda Mac.
I'm sick of Harold.
Oh, that's my big brother.